Albert Suarez looking great. He will be in the rotation, in my opinion. Not such good news for Grayson Rodriguez and when he might be back on the mound. Hello, everybody. I'm Jon Leiberman. This is Orioles Digest. Lots to talk about today. We have a better sense of the timetable of Grayson Rodriguez getting back on the mound. Spoiler alert, it's not great news. However, on the good news front, Albert Suarez dazzles again, and he looks poised, in my opinion at least, to get the fifth starting spot. We'll get to that. We'll look at Cade Povich's numbers as well. He's in the running for that last spot as well, even though I believe he will start the season in the bullpen. And Levon is looking very hot, and should Gunnar not be ready to go on opening day, and it looks like he most likely will be, you still may see Levon Soto on this roster. So please, like, subscribe, do all the things. We're getting close to opening day. Before we go any further, a very special announcement. Well, this is exciting. We are kicking off a March Madness bracket for the channel. We have partnered with the Hot Takes app and other digest channels for this event. It is completely free to sign up. Just download the Hot Takes app, find the digest group, and join the competition. So exciting, more than $25,000 in prizes to be won. And since there's a much smaller pool of people participating, there's a real chance in winning big compared to other bracket challenges out there. This is exciting. Check out the link below, scan that QR code that you just saw, and make sure to use the promo code DIGEST in all caps to get exclusive perks when signing in. Completely free to sign up. Serious chance to win big. And if you have any trouble at all, just reach out to us at the email down below. We are so excited to see you and join you in this March Madness pool. And we are back. Let's get to the news of the day. And let's start with, well, we're going to get to Albert Suarez and how amazing he has been looking. But before we do, I think I'd like to get to this headline, which is Baltimore Orioles provide disappointing timetable with regards to Grayson Rodriguez injury. We already knew the Orioles ace was going to start the year on the injured list. Now it seems it'll take him a little longer to get back. Now, Brandon Hyde was a tiny bit non-committal about when Grayson would actually be back. He just said that he doesn't need additional imaging, but that it could be, quote, a while before he gets back into the rotation. So you can read that many different ways. My take on it is, frankly, you're probably not going to see Grayson on the mound until late May, early June at the earliest. Again, some of that's speculation, but if you read between the lines, they are not going to rush Grayson Rodriguez back. So you could look at it like this, which is the way I'm going to choose to look at it, which is if the Orioles can get to the All-Star break, be in the hunt, be in a really good position, then you have the likes of Grayson getting completely healthy. You have Kyle Bradish, hopefully, coming back and being completely healthy. You have Tyler Wells coming back and being completely healthy. But look, there's no doubt about it that not having Grayson in the rotation as your quote unquote ace is not great. You're losing a lot of production, right? Grayson, these are the numbers he gave you last year. 20 games, 116 innings pitched, 15 homers allowed, 130 strikeouts, a 3.8 ERA. He was going to be looked to be the ace this year. So obviously you lose those numbers out of the rotation and you have to make them up somewhere. Now, I'll propose to you, I believe Zach Eflin is going to be strong. I think Sagano is going to surprise. I think Morton is going to be solid. I'm hoping Dean Kramer is going to be solid as well. And if we're actually looking for more good news about this entire situation, then we need to look no further than Albert Suarez. Suarez dazzled again this weekend, and I want to take a look at his numbers because he has really now made the case that he deserves to be in the starting rotation. So, look, he had a rough February. He was getting going. 4.1 innings pitched, 4 1/3, 7 runs. Not a great February. Then you turn to March. It's a tale of two Alberts. Albert in March, 12 2/3 innings pitched to a 2.84 ERA, 12 strikeouts, a 1.18 whip, and it's possible that Albert will get one more start to make his case, but I will tell you, as of right now, I believe you're looking at your fifth starter here in Albert Suarez. He's kind of been there, done that, proven himself, struggled the second part of last season, but certainly he is a guy who I believe the Orioles can rely on and will need to rely on in the early going. Now, the other guy up against him, of course, Cade Povich. Now, Cade has had a very strong spring as well. He got beaten up in 1 inning in his last start. Otherwise, though, if you take that 1 inning out, a very strong start. The problem is, obviously, you can't take that 1 inning out. So you look at his spring, 9.2 innings pitched. He's pitching to about a 4.6 ERA. Cade Povich is going to be, a starter for the Orioles at some point. But I don't believe that the 24-year-old will be the fifth starter to start this season, and I think that's okay. I think that Povich is going to be a big value to the Orioles coming out of the bullpen. He's going to be able to give you 3 or 4 innings, and I think he's going to be very solid out of the pen. So, look, this Orioles team is all about depth, right? This is a team that has built itself on depth, and that's what the rotation is as well. Before I let you go, speaking of depth, this man, Livan Soto, has been lighting it up, and he very well will be on the opening day roster. I'm looking at the stats. 5 runs, 14 hits, 5 ribbies. He's hitting .412 this spring. .412. Keep your eyes on Livan Soto. If Gunnar isn't totally healthy on opening day, Livan Soto will make this ball club, and maybe even if Gunnar is healthy, he will as well. This is Orioles Digest. I'm Jon Leiberman. Stay with us for all the latest.